Let me share a technique with you which helped me lose 26 pounds in 4 months. Over the past few years, I received messages from engineers, pharmacists, lawyers, and medical students saying how this technique I used completely changed their lives and helped them overcome laziness. This technique involves tricking your brain. Firstly, you should realize that the brain doesn't like to use energy. Our brains have been evolving for over hundreds of thousands of years. Most of that evolution happened during ancient times when food was very scarce. So our ancestors had to reserve energy for hunting and gathering. Hence, laziness used to be beneficial to our survival. If our ancestors were using too much energy, they couldn't simply walk to the fridge and refill the spent calories with hamburger and milkshake. Their survival depended on reserving energy to obtain food and hoping that the calories consumed would see them through to their next encounter with a source of nourishment. To spend energy unnecessarily meant to risk starving to death. But the situation now is different in our modern world, where laziness does more harm than good. Evolution is slow, however, and our brain is still stuck in that mode of energy conservation. This is why when you think about running 5 miles, doing homework, or finishing a big project, your brain just goes, nah. So the way to combat this is to trick your brain into thinking that it's not going to spend a lot of energy doing whatever you need doing. During the 4 months that I lost 26 pounds, every evening at 5 p.m., I told myself to go to the closet and change into sportswear. I specifically didn't tell myself to go and run. I just went to change my outfit. Naturally, my brain didn't resist because it didn't have to use a lot of energy. Then I went and put on my running shoes. Sometimes my brain would ask me, "Are you going to run?" And I just replied, "Shut up, we are only putting on shoes." This might sound crazy, but it works because your brain is like a dog. You need to train it if you want it to obey your commands. When training a dog, the first thing you teach is certainly not how to jump through hoops or play dead. You have to gradually increase the difficulty step by step, starting with sitting and shaking hands on command. The same goes for your brain. If you just think, "I'm going to run 5 miles every day," the brain will just do its best to resist your command, like a dog that is being forced to jump through a fiery hoop without prior training. So, just train your brain step by step and it will not resist you. Now, after I had put on my shoes, I felt too lazy to change everything back, so I just walked out of the house and started jogging. At first, I didn't even think of the distance, or else again, my brain would resist. As I was listening to motivational music on my phone, I just thought 2 more songs, and I kept running for 2 more songs until my legs almost gave in. Then I jogged back. I repeated this every day for 4 months, and I also used this trick for many other things in life. I have 9 published books at the moment thanks to this technique. Every time I was going to write, I didn't think about finishing a book or even a chapter. I just thought I was going to finish 1 page. Then after that, I'll finish another one and another one. And in the end, the book was done. I recommended this technique to other people too, and they used it to finish their PhD thesis and other big projects. Remember, the more often you do this, the better you'll be at it. Until one day, your brain, just like your dog, will learn that you are its master, and it will stop questioning your commands entirely and let you take the lead. This is Kay, signing off. Till next time, be peaceful, be powerful.